So we're going to jump on to the next section on this table. Okay, this table has got another section of Dendrobium, and this one is the all other sections. So you've got things like the Dendrobium hibiki. I'm very surprised it blooms so well here in tropical Singapore. Okay, I heard there's another hybrid called baby hibiki, meaning that is hibiki rehybridized back into Dendrobium laevifolium, and it blooms really well, I was told. If I can get the flowers of baby hibiki, I would. And this laevifolium is a cool grower. So this got first, second went to an Aussie native right there. We'll go to the back, and there is another Aussie native here where it's being represented. This is a Dendrobium rigidum. In Brisbane we grow this quite commonly. To me, I really like this is because this thing has got a lot of flowers. For being grown in tropical region, doing as well as Southeast Queensland, I'm going to check the distribution, whether it is part of a tropical climate. So I'll let the information under the screen. Okay. The other one that I want to mention is growing in Singapore, in tropical region. Also, something we grow very commonly in Brisbane is Dendrobium wallisii. Yeah, if I pronounce it correctly. So this thing has a nice long spike, one here, and another one coming out, which is great. So this thing doesn't need a distinct dry out or a cold period, and therefore it does very well in tropical Singapore. I heard there's a hybrid that does very well in Singapore as well. I can see a big, strong influence of Dendrobium volatulum in there, and this is, yes, that's right, this is called Dendrobium jiahou candy. Definitely one parent is a volatulum. This one has also some of those hairy type of Dendrobium background, like a formose kind of background. Okay, let's jump on to this on the table. We're going to look into the Oncidium alliance first. So there are a couple here. First went to this heritage orchid as well, Goa Ramsey. If you want to hear the story of Oncidium Goa Ramsey, go back to the videos. I have an interview with my mentor about this. He is the one who bred this. This is a classic cut flower, for the orchid industry. So this got the first. Look at how brightly colored the individual blooms are and well displayed. That's what I love about this one. The next one we've got for the Oncidium, we've got this for contention, but didn't get a place. However, this one got a second place. It is a Rhodridenia, Woodling Red Gem. There are two specimens here. This one got second, and then you compare that to this one over here. Okay, this one the color is a little bit more pale. Sections are not as open. Okay, even though this has less flowers, the quality of the flower is much more superior. Next up, we're going to go into the slippers. I will come in last because the grand champion is a slipper, so we're going to skip that. We're going to go down to the Dendrobium at the back. Now, everybody's wondering, there are a couple more Vanders that were here, but they didn't get a place. With the Dendrobium, where we've got the section Fernanti and Spatulata, and this is class 8. So the first one definitely went to this Dendrobium water homium. He is some pioneer in Singapore for some strange reason. So this got a first. Look at this arrangement, look at the colors, look at how fresh the flowers are, well arranged. Consistency in the flower quality as well. This is the youngest one, means the freshest one. Okay, when you look at the rest of it, let me show you this spike over here. Every single one is turning the way as the other. See, it means that all the petals are, reflex equally. The colors are all the same. That's why this one got the first. Second actually went to this white form of Dendrobium king dragon. I thought king dragon had a pink one as well, but look at this. Almost look like a Cattleyas, nice and big and clean. It's very hard, okay, to maintain white blooms without blemishes because they are very prone to botrytis, especially in hot, humid Singapore. The third one called a Dendrobium Jewel Changi Airport. I guess it's named after the airport. Colors is good. Colors is really interesting. You see the strong dark lip and the two streaks at the petals. So I find this very interesting. Going to go and talk about is the Cattleya, just straight Cattleya without Buxavola. This one is Buxavola. This one is section we're going to talk about is Cattleya Alliance, excluding Buxavola. So the first for the Cattleya is gone towards there. It's a Cattleya purpurata, which okay, I will talk about it when I get to the champion section. Then the second one is this Gyrock Cosmos. So it's got nice clear spots. Every single one is fresh, so that's why I guess it got the gong from all the other Cattleyas that are on this. I like to mention this very cute mini Cattleyas. To grow this kind of miniature Cattleyas and flower it in Singapore is a bit of a challenge, but well done. Where's the third? Third, there you go. Third went to this species Colatron by Cornutum. Here, nice white flowers, long spray, and these are sequential flowers. For me, this is the best looking flower, fresh and symmetrical. So next one we're going to go into is the Cattleyas, where it includes Buxavola species and hybrids. So we're going to go into this Go Seng Neng over here, brightly colored trumpet lip over here. It's got this morning glory background with Gascaliana. For me, I can tell the morning glory is influenced from here, and the Gascaliana is from the color. Second goes to this green one called Winkle Basilia Swan Green. Okay, we have this in Brisbane. It is nice, clear and green. Very good symmetry. Okay, a little bit crooked for this one, but to me, you know, still very decent flower, and the lip juts down nicely to give it quite a good symmetry. Next one, the third one, we give is this Gyrock Finch. Gyrock Finch. A lot of judges decided to give it the most fresh, strong color, fresh blooms. As they age, they do turn pale. Here we go. We're going to go to the species. So the species section got separated into two subdivisions, subclass. One has got flowers and one without, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 jewel orchids on the table without flowers, and the rest of the species do have. So the first one we chose is Eulofia, which is an African orchid. The leaves are really interesting as well, but look at how the arrangement of these flowers are. Very small indeed, but yeah, quite a lot of us chose this flower here. Second went for this Overonia. There is another one here, but this one doesn't have that many open blooms. Can't see it very well from the camera because it's really small, but over here you can see it pretty much. The flowers segments are all nice, well spaced out, so therefore this one got second. Third went to this one, another small bloomer, Paphiopedilums. Yeah, they do have very cute small flowers over here. Finally, second to last is the non-flowering species, and therefore this beautiful Ludicea discolor got first. Second went to this other Ludicea discolor, which is growing nice and compact in this container. Third went to this other rhodisia, this color. Next, we're going to move on to something very interesting. There is only one class, miscellaneous genera, into generic. The judges decided not to give it first. The judges were asked to vote on whether this deserved first or second or third. Majority voted for this to be second, which is very interesting. Judging in Singapore is where doesn't mean that this is the only plant in its category, it is an automatic first. Still quality flower, no blemish, and it's a young plant. It has only got 2 pseudobulbs. Definitely can do better in future. Maybe when it matures and size up, it gets more flowers, but we get a first. So now we're going to the champion section, and we've got the also Paphiopedilum to talk about. So with the, I'm going to go straight into the Paphiopedilum. This is Paphiopedilum Pink Sapphire. This got first. Stunning flower. Look at it. Look at the symmetry. Look at the symmetry of this. Oh, the left and the right is perfect. The pouch, same line as the dorsal. Oh, this is what takes your breath away. Most people who don't understand why a single flower can get first, I hope you do now. And also, we judge Paphiopedilums from the back. So therefore, you see all the segments stick together and join together, almost on one plane. And so yeah, this one definitely is a well-deserving first place. And then second came to this Cobbing Huat, and third goes to this Cattleyas purpurata. Okay, it is very difficult to bloom Cattleyas purpurata here in Singapore. It does need the cold. Flowers, if you look closely, there is a little bit of blemish here. But still, overall, if you look at it, wow, clean segments mostly. The lip is very outstanding. The shape of it, the form of it, very close to symmetrical. So it's got 3 blooms over here. From what I understand, this is grown in a chiller. So there you have it, folks. I hope you have learned much about how we judge orchids and why the results are such at orchid shows. Okay, so I'd like to thank everyone for, if you have stayed here, okay, till this point, I'd like to appreciate you. Do consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up. Any questions, you can just put in comments below. Alright, so thanks everyone. See you at the next episode. Bye.